Hola, ¿qué tal? Estamos aquí en un capitulín y más. Regresamos por fin a Metal Gear Solid The Phantom Pain, justo donde nos habíamos quedado, habíamos pausado, ya teníamos un ratito ahí de que lo habíamos dejado pausado por jugar Control, que sí nos llevó un tiempito. Y listo, tenemos aquí un par de...
Boss, about the prisoner you extracted from the central base camp. It seems that he's not the legendary gunsmith either, just another one of his apprentices. Now I'm really dying to meet this guy. We got intel on his location from the apprentice. Think you can recover him? I've added the details to your side ops list.
Ok, me doy cuenta de que Snake tiene mosquitos a su alrededor, como que estuviera apestando a sangre y muerte y mal olor y sudor y todo eso. Creo que es una de las jugarretas de Hideo Kojima, en el sentido de que ya tenía un buen rato de no jugar. Como en el reloj interno se ve cuánto tiempo de la consola, se ve hace cuánto tiempo jugué, entonces seguramente por eso es que ya sale apestoso, porque ya tiene rato de estar ahí. Como cuando entiendo, como se Metal Gear Solid 3 y el reloj interno dejamos de jugar un buen tiempo y cuando regresamos ya está muerto porque ya estaba viejo, entonces a eso creo que voy. Pero tenemos aquí unas grabaciones nuevas a las cuales, a ver, las cuales no he escuchado aparentemente. Tenemos aquí un par de cosillas. A ver, 4. Aquí hay una, cargamento de óxido de uranio.
Boss, sorry to keep you waiting. We finally finished analyzing that yellow cake Cypher was moving. There was nothing unusual about the composition of the yellow cake itself. Most of it was oxidized uranium, with the rest being impurities, various metals as well as traces of organic matter. What's interesting is the composition of these impurities. When we checked them against the impurities found in the copper ore, it was clear the yellow cake didn't come from Shinkalobwe, meaning they went to the trouble of mining 2 sources of uranium, then transported them together in different states. Another thing, we detected a very thin layer of highly enriched uranium in the middle of the yellow cake. Now that is very interesting. It may not be a lot, but it points to the existence of uranium-enriching technology. After all, yellow cake can't naturally produce highly enriched uranium. If they could mass-produce this, they'd be just one step away from a gun barrel-type nuclear bomb. But uranium enrichment requires advanced technology and a large-scale facility. If that kind of place existed in Zaire, the Soviet Union wouldn't sit idly by. And there's another question. Where were they transporting the yellow cake and malachite uranium? The first place that comes to mind is South Africa. The government was supposed to have abandoned nuclear weapons development after caving to international pressure. But rumors persist that it's continued in secret. Plus, CRS were escorting the truck, and they're based out of South Africa. And then South Africa does have an abandoned test site. If Cypher's involved with nuclear development in South Africa. But how would that fit with their weapon to surpass Metal Gear? We need more information.
Shinkalobwe. There's a name I haven't heard in a while.
The U.S. bought a lot of uranium from Shinkalobwe mine during World War II for the Manhattan Project. They even sent a squad from the Army Corps of Engineers to reopen the mine after it was flooded. That's how good its uranium must have been. With that, the world's first nuclear test was a success. Shinkalobwe uranium might have been used in the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombs too. Just hearing its name is like seeing all the phantoms of the war rise up to haunt us. But all the uranium's dried up, and the mine's been closed for years.
So someone reopened it.
Right. Zero-risk security seized control of the area and were forcing locals to work in it. And the Zairean government was getting a slice of what they took in exchange for looking the other way. Mobutu has to finance his taste somehow. He'll gladly sell the rights to some old mine. The question is, why would zero-risk security do this kind of thing?
Or rather, why were their employers, Cypher, interested in an abandoned mine? They'd be getting trace amounts of uranium, yet to the naked eye it appears to be ordinary malachite, meaning security would be lax. Not a very efficient way of obtaining it, but easier to move.
But how would they enrich it at its destination?
Did the yellow cake really have a layer of highly enriched uranium in it?
Having trouble believing it?
No. If they say it's real, then it's real. In which case, they might have some enrichment method that we don't know about.
And this was to test it out?
It's possible. And that would mean it's almost complete.
Ok. ¿Por qué esto está en amarillo? Pero ya lo escuchamos, ¿no? Si no tiene... ¿Qué quiere decir que ya lo escuchamos? A ver.
Rogue Coyote operates mainly out of Africa these days. Of the 3 PFs, they're the smallest. However, they scooped up most of the Rhodesian SAS after the country collapsed 4 years ago. Picture their entire organization as one big special forces unit. With Rhodesia a British colony, the Rhodesian SAS had its origins in 22 SAS Sea Squadron. They started out as a group known as the Southern Rhodesia Volunteers. But in '51 they were incorporated into 22 SAS as members of the British Commonwealth and deployed to fight guerrillas in the Malayan emergency. Even now, 22 SAS keeps the Sea Squadron designation empty in recognition of their service. In a way, you could say the SAS almost makes up the core of Rogue Coyote. Later on, they were bolstered by other talent, including former Celis Scouts and 32 Battalion. These guys are direct descendants of the best special forces in the world. They won't go down without a fight. Don't get careless. Kungenga Mine. A civil war's been going on in that region for the last 20 years. It's being fought by what are now 2 ethnic groups, the Buta and the Mbele. Originally, you could barely tell them apart, but the reason for the current armed conflict goes back to World War I. After the war, their land was colonized by a European power, and it decided to give local control to the Buta. That split the 2 groups into rulers and subjects, laying the foundations for an inevitable civil war. The friction between them remained even after they won independence from Europe. The Buta are holding on to power to this day, and the Mbele rebels continue to fight back. The conflict is funded by locally mined gold, rare metals, diamonds. They've used the money from those to arm themselves, buy oil, and even hire PFs. The Buta administration owns the mining rights to Kungenga Mine. But most of the laborers are Mbele, who they've taken prisoner. The product they've gouged out of their land is bought up by cheap Western corporations. And the civil war is fueled by the profits. That's how it goes. One country's people is split apart by another country. Then the 2 groups tear up their own land for money in order to fight each other. Now this civil war started by a foreign power is the norm, and it's sucking up all the country's resources. PFs are just the same. They follow the money, taking war with them wherever they go. That goes for us too. It's an endless river of bloody retaliation, and we're standing downstream. Should we make a stand and staunch the flow? Or wade in amongst the corpses and make a bigger splash than the rest? We'll follow your lead, boss.
Bueno, técnicamente nos metimos en una guerra civil. ¿Y aquí qué? ¿Cómo lo hacemos para seleccionar bono diario recibido? Ok. Creo que aquí tengo que ponerme al día de cómo funcionaban las cosas. Ya tengo un buen rato de no jugar, así que vamos a ver cómo lo hacemos. Bueno, creo yo que por lo pronto regresar a la base para echarnos un duchazo y ya está.
No, Didi, stop!
Está grande, Didi.
Steak. Hell, that would have
Es que ya lo podíamos usar incluso, ¿no?
Sorry. Guess I've been away a while.
Ajá.
Such a stranger. Such a bad example for the men. And he gets pretty lonely too. Come on, Didi.
Sí, era cierto, o sea, por el reloj interno se desapareció bastante y todo. Está gracioso, Acaba de recordar.
Boss, welcome back.
No podemos saludar, Echarnos el duchazo. Como nuevo. Y ahora sí, vámonos. Bueno, ya hice una misión secundaria, rescatar al armero legendario otra vez. Al parecer, todo está bien. Y bueno, ya me desoxidé y ya estoy listo para una misión principal, así que vámonos.
Of a gunsmith. The guys on the R&D team are dumbfounded. They say he's every bit as good as the stories. With him working for us, you'll be able to customize your weapons. Try it out in the ACC.
Entonces sí, para practicar la misión secundaria fue encontrar al armero legendario y esta vez sí lo encontramos, así que ya habíamos encontrado creo que un estudiante, como un discípulo, un pupilo del armero legendario, pero esta vez sí lo encontramos, ¿no? Y ahora sí, pues vamos a hacer una misión principal, ¿cómo de que no? Pues ahora nos toca La Sangre es muy densa. Vamos a hacer proceso de hacer.
There are 6 targets. They're soldiers. The contract is to kill them all. They used to be with a platoon of Mbeli rebels, but then the Bhutto authorities captured them. There are 2 locations, the Vampyr plantation and the Kungenga mine. The client is none other than the general they served under. He wants them dead to keep them from talking. A commander murdering his former men. That's what this boils down to.
¿Qué sabe? Pero bueno, vámonos. Vámonos, cuanto antes mejor. Episodio 18. La sangre muy densa. Blood runs deep.
There's 6 targets. Our contract is to kill them all. And the client is the general they served under. He wants them dead to keep them from talking. Check a VI on your iDroid for more information. That's Vampyr plantation. The targets are mixed in with the soldiers in that base. Use the VI to identify them. That's an enemy gunship. A single burst from his machine gun can cut a man in half. Tread carefully, boss.
Hands up. Talk. Where are your friends?
Contract is to eliminate the target. Planning on doing, boss? Putting the target to sleep doesn't count as eliminating them. Neither does knocking them out.
Snake, are you okay? Snake! Hey! Ayuda! Bize! Bekleyin!
Bueno, ya.
Our contract is to eliminate the target.
Justo se mueve el cabrón. ¿Qué es eso? Un hedgehog, es un hedgehog. Un erizo. Wow. Yo quiero uno. Diablos, ¿qué se hizo? Es que me adentré mucho ahí. Quizás no debió ser así.
What are you planning on doing, boss? Putting the target to sleep doesn't count as eliminating them. Neither does knocking them out.
Vamos, siguen de largo. Sigan de largo, siguen de largo.
Target confirmed dead. 5 targets remaining. Head for the Venganza mine.
Veamos. Creo que por aquí sería más factible salirnos de este lado. Vámonos, perros. Que la llegada quizás esté un poquito difícil. Vamos a llegar a pie porque no queremos ganarnos la amistad de Quiet. Se está dando mucho mejor. Eren al D-Horse. D-Horse. Ahí viene. Hola, muchacho. Vamos. A ver, así que aquí también hay helicóptero, Bueno.
You've reached the mine. 5 targets are being held captive at that outpost. The VI on your iDroid will show you where they are.
Ahora sí voy a necesitar a Quiet. Gracias, D-Horse.
Morning's victim.
Dit is Delta 4. Verdachte persoon gewaar. Benodig iemand op die barrière. Oor. Delta 4, dit is CFT. Ons het die normale graag nie. Wees op je uitkijk voor verdere activiteit. Uit!
Where are your friends?
Gracias, Quiet.
CFT, Delta 4. Jullie doen jou bezichtig. Als we hier niet. Oor. Dit is CFT, begrijp. Keer terug naar jouw post. Oor.
Boss, get down. That's an enemy gunship. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Ahí va. Diablos. Ahí sigue. Listo, se fue. No.
Quiet.
Ya no sea la mejor opción. No hay que llamar tanto la atención. Creo que nos podemos llevar estos o todavía no. Mira, yo creo que ese juego. Mira qué bonito. ¿Qué hiciste, Quiet? Bueno, gracias, Quiet. Intento salvarme la vida, honestamente, así que...
Fire!
Mira, qué sacanero. Como la película de Leonardo DiCaprio, ¿no? De Amante de Sangre.
Fire!
Achtervolging! Goed, die gebied! Ons jagen!
Fire!
Hey, die kant toe!
Qué buena escena,
Alles gespannen, das steht hier. Anfangspositie. Alle hierher. Anfangspositie.
¡No!
contact the target. Wait for the enemy to stand down.
Ok.
Fire! Fire!
¿Sabes qué?
The enemy's trying to take you out. Contact the target later.
Fire!
Esperar un rato. Bueno, yo diría que ya.
They're standing down.
Era un niño. Niños.
Bingo. You know what to do. Their lives for a fistful of diamonds, huh? And what happens after that? They can't go home. They've only got two options. Heaven or hell.
No, here's another.
Utter heaven. Tape's rolling, boss.
How about it, Cos? Looks like our client just got outbid.
We got the recording. Objective accomplished.
Let's go.
Santo Dios. Pronto.
We'll bring him back to Mother Base. Now, for the RV. There's some high ground downriver. I'll have the chopper set down there. Lead the kids to safety. Listen, the kids don't get hurt. No matter what, you bring him back alive. Exit the cave and turn left, then pass through the swamp and follow the river downstream. Doesn't look like he can walk. You still gonna help him? Boss, if even one of those kids die, the mission's a failure. Be careful.
Oh, chicos. Niños, quédense ahí.
Wait.
You're those kids. They won't hear you if you're too far away from them.
Fire!
De alguna manera subir ahí, pero... Uy, uy, uy. Oh, Dios. Lo siento. No debieron ver eso, pero...
They won't hear you if you're too far away from them.
Quiet.
won't hear you if you're too far away from them.
Stop! Wait! Waar kan ik mee weg? Wait!
Yeah, that's quiet.
Quiet.
They won't hear you if you're too far away from them.
Stop! Fire!
Quiet.
Now!
Necesitamos más largo de recorrido, por la zona. Llegar a los pequeños. Posters clásicos. Kept you waiting, huh?
Wait.
Zit er een Zulu in. Een gevangene wordt vermist. Lijkt alsof hij ontsnapt. Over.
The enemy spotted the target. Looks like they found out the kids escaped. The enemy's gonna tighten security. They'll be coming after you. Watch your back.
Caraca.
Any minute. Hurry to the RV.
Más hondo.
Cerca, estamos cerca.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by. Target extracted.
Niños. ¿Qué onda con los niños?
Go.
Niños.
Put the target on the chopper.
Chopper. Diablos.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. The enemy spotted the target. Take care of him. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Ok, nos vamos a subir.
Objective complete. Now you just need to safeguard the target. Get on the chopper. Gaining altitude.
Misión cumplida.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
Oh, rango A, qué buena onda. Estoy tan oxidado entonces, Nada mal,
What you thinking, boss? I'm thinking that he's tougher than he looks. A little training, he'll make himself useful.
Never like kids. Especially ones with guns.
See, kid's a natural.
No. He's no natural. Far from it. You probably noticed on the way in, we've expanded housing. They'll have their own quarters, separate from ours. Won't be counted as staff.
So what, we're running a daycare now?
They'll learn how to read and write. Do basic jobs.
Chance at a real life. Just not from behind a gun.
Being behind a gun's what we do, boss. There's no room for angels in our heaven.
Ok, lo vamos dejando, eso es todo por ahora. Regresando a las misiones, no estamos tan oxidados, así que la próxima. Vamos bien.